All right, so we're about 203.1 feet away from the basket, which according to my calculations means 45 miles an hour with a P2 to hit some metal. So here we go, good luck. Oh.
45.
It was so close, dude.
That was so close.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today with a different style video. First off, special guest. We have Rivas in the house, Team Discmania, local Massachusetts player, and he's going to be helping me out today with a rangefinder and a speed gun, a radar that measures arm speed. What does arm speed really mean? What does the speed of the disc really mean? And I'm going to throw these discs at different speeds, at similar speeds, and see how much distance actually matters. What actually matters? Is it form? Is it arm speed? Is it the disc choice? Is it everything combined? Probably, most likely. Rivas is gonna throw some shots as well. And before I talk too much, let's just start throwing and I'll keep explaining while we're doing that. Enjoy. Okay, so for this first station, I'm gonna throw a putter, a mid, fairway driver, and a distance driver at 40 miles an hour, or as close to 40 as I humanly can, and see which one flies the furthest and how far they each fly. Let's do it. You'll be shocked how slow 40 miles an hour looks.
Especially for you. 43.
43? Mid-range.
42.
Fairway driver.
43.
Distance driver.
42. Wow, they're all like right there.
Okay, so those throws were all within 1 mile an hour. Let's see how far they went. Here are the discs, the putter, the mid, the fairway, and the distance. And I'm actually pretty mind blown right now that there's actually a difference. There's actually a difference. I'll write down exactly the difference actually. The putter went 179, the mid-range 186, the fairway driver 204, and the distance driver 221. What does this tell us? Pretty much that the advertisements are true. All right, let's throw in 50 miles an hour and see. All right, up 10 miles an hour. We're trying to hit 50 miles an hour. Putter first.
49.
Close enough.
Yep. 80.
On the dot?
On the dot. 50. 51.
That's good enough.
Yep. That's
all right,
good.
let's see the distances.
238.
238. That's the putter. For the 50 miles an hour, the putter went 238, the mid-range 241, the fairway driver 268, and the distance driver 294. Stepping it up again, 10 miles an hour, we're going to 60 miles an hour, and here's the putter.
59. 60.
60?
59.
Here's the distance driver.
61.
Oh, that went way further than the rest.
Why?
Wow.
Why?
All right, let's see. All right, for 60 miles an hour, the putter went 330, the mid-range 326, that's surprising. The fairway driver 387, and distance driver 414. Overall, everything seems to be pretty consistent.
Pretty consistent, yeah.
I'm happy with the way I'm throwing. Let's try 70 miles an hour.
This is where I go home.
This is where the fun starts. 70 mile an hour throws, starting with the putter.
69. 70.
That's smoked.
71. That's good. Wow, that got some good bounces.
All right, those were all within 2 miles an hour again. Let's bring out the radar. All right, that was me throwing 70 miles an hour. And I gotta say, I am shocked how much more effort it takes to throw 70 miles an hour than 60. That's like a big jump. 40 to 50 easy, 50 to 60 easy, 60 to 70, next level. Let's see where the discs are. All right, we're here at the distance driver that was pretty smashed. Rivas, what are we reading?
559.
559. Smash. So we have all those numbers now, and looking at them, the one thing that stands out to me right now is that from 60 to 70 miles an hour, the putter barely went any further, even though thrown with much more effort. And the mid-range that was from 40 to 50 to 60, pretty much identical with the putter, suddenly outthrew the putter by 70 feet. I don't know if it's me or if it's the wind. I don't know. But that is interesting. And then of course, you can definitely notice that the harder you throw, the more speed you have, the more and the bigger the gaps get between the discs and the different speeds of the discs. So I was throwing a speed 2, a speed 5, a speed 7, and then the distance driver's speed 12. All right, off to the next question, which is going to be, Rivas and I are going to throw the exact same disc at the exact same speed, and let's see if it goes the exact same distance. All right, here's Rivas' throw that I'm going to match. 59.
You got that.
Good shot. Okay, so my goal is to throw exactly 59 and see which one goes further.
$60. That's pretty close.
Is that close enough?
That's pretty good. I think you're gonna be close.
All right, we're gonna call that close enough, and we're gonna see the difference. My disc just flies different. I think the spin might play a big role here. All right, here's Rivas' disc, measuring back to my bag, and then my disc landed there.
316. Yeah.
You're at 316?
Yep. 316.
Okay.
On,
so I threw 1 mile an hour faster, which according to our previous test doesn't really make a difference, but now I threw at least 60 feet further.
At least.
My disc just flew different. I think it comes down to spin, nose angle, overall form, I guess.
381, yeah.
381, so 70 feet.
Yep.
What do you think?
It's definitely your form. I mean, you have top-notch European form.
Oh,
you know?
Thanks. You have European form too.
I know, but it's nothing like yours, Simon. You're a world-class act.
Leave a comment, guys. What is it? If it's not speed, I guess
It's
I think it's
too.
probably,
I don't know.
yeah, it's gotta be trajectory, spin, nose angle, all of the above. Man, I wish it was easier. Dang it. 53. Beautiful shot. You like it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm trying to hit 53 on the dot. I'm even gonna try to match his velocity angle.
Okay. Nice, 53.
Got it?
Yeah, come on, hit it. Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
close.
those are real close to each other.
So, that's interesting.
I used to be so good at hitting speeds almost on the nose with my backhand, because I used to practice that actually a lot when I was doing back in like 2015, 2016, the flying circus tours. We were throwing into a net, and I practiced almost every week, or almost more than that, how fast my backhand is and hitting numbers that were called out by other players. So
That's pretty neat.
that's why I'm good at this. It's practice. So our two putters landed literally right next to each other, and that's where we threw from my bag. The rangefinder just confirmed that it was exact same distance.
Yeah, I think it has to do with grip.
And earlier we threw the distance drivers and there was a huge difference.
Huge.
Even though the speeds were the same.
Yep.
I need help, guys. I need someone to explain this. What is going on? I guess we have to say that his distance driver was just thrown poorly and mine was thrown properly. In the nicest way possible. That's probably the only reason. If you would throw it, I mean, it doesn't really make sense that it would be such a big difference.
Yeah, I think I'm putting a little too much hyzer.
Yeah. All right, next, I'm gonna throw this P2 as hard as I can. I don't know what that's gonna be, probably 75, maybe a bit above that, probably, I don't know, we'll see. And then I wanna see how fast I have to throw a DD3 to match the distance of a full power P2. Here we go.
$73. Dang.
That's as good as I'll throw it today.
That's pretty good. 65.
Get in the basket. Skip 8.
Oh my goodness.
You think that was further than the P2?
Yeah, not by much though.
So those are pretty similar and almost 10 miles an hour less. I guess that was kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
All right, so we just measured my two shots. The putter went 413 and the driver went 450. So I could have thrown the driver with even less speed, less effort to match the distance of a full power shot. 73 miles an hour is my full power right now. It's kind of sad.
Oh, putt.
Well, it doesn't make a difference, it's arm speed. I think that spin has a lot to do with it.
I think it does.
Because, you know, the faster a disc or something spins, the more stable it is. So the faster a disc will spin, the more straightforward it flies. I think. Does that make sense? I think so. The longer it wants to stay in the air. That's science, guys. All right, that's it. We threw a bunch of shots. We got a bunch of numbers. I'm usually not a numbers guy. I just go kind of by feeling and whatever's in front of me, I just try to match. But interesting stuff. I hope for nice comments here this time. I'll actually read through them and see if there's someone that can explain what they think is going on, what the key points are in getting more distance, because I think at the end of the day, that's what everyone wants. What do you think?
Absolutely. Spin and distance, baby.
Speed, but arm speed isn't everything. I always say it comes down to timing, technique, and just putting it all together. Because as we showed, throwing at the same speed definitely does not mean throwing the same distance.
Nope.
You gotta do it the right way. All right, that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed. And as always, like and subscribe. Enjoy the shot of the day. Who is it today? We don't know. Peace. See you next time.